Hi everybody! If you're new, my name's Lexi. Today is supposed to be the coldest day that we're supposed to have here in New York City for the year. You may know that a lot is still going on. The Super Bowl, the Olympics, F1. We're going to go to all of those different events that are still happening here in New York City. So, I thought we have two options. We can either go straight to the events or we can start by going downtown, not downtown, across the way. To see what it's like on the water where it's completely frozen, and then we can stop at all of them. Please let me know. Also, if you see me fiddling with my gloves, I did the measurements, but I guess I have really long fingers compared to the gloves, so I think I might need a different size. All of that is to say hello, welcome on in. Please don't forget to follow, because we brave the temperatures and we go to all the different events so you don't have to. Hi Chewy, hi Mike, hi Jeffrey, hi Asima, Joker, everybody. If you come in early, we usually say hi, so thank you for coming on in. Hello. Yeah, I have what our grandma calls piano fingers. So they're actually a little bit longer than the gloves, unfortunately. So we can either go down to see the water first, or we can just go straight to the different events. Maybe, like, let me know what you want. One, we go straight to the water so you can see what it is like in the day. We ended there yesterday. Or we can just go straight. Also, if you did want to, we are currently sponsored by Puzzles and Chaos for the stream. If you want to help us out, that'd be super. Oop! Well, apparently the gimbal agrees with you, because I started walking the other way and it was like, nope. Okay, so we will go this way. Also, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and our other channels. I'm trying to figure out how to get back into the swing of stuff, so hello, welcome on in. Go skating? We cannot go skating today. Also, happy time zone, everyone, wherever you are in the world. We're not going to be going ice skating today just because you can't have equipment out on the ice. So we would need a photographer or two of us today to be able to do that, but welcome on. There we go. Please let us know what you're up to today. If we've missed anything from the Olympics, from the Super Bowl, from all of that, please let me know. Yeah. I know the one thing that I've seen that you may have missed was that during one of the skiing events, a squirrel almost saw his life flash before his eyes and died. He did not actually, but that Olympic skier did a great job of avoiding the squirrel. It is a beautiful day. It's actually very, very cold. I did add another layer to my jacket, so that's good. Watching from Las Vegas. Yes, please let us know where you're all watching from. That's mine. How did that end up there? Oh, I don't remember putting one there. But also, we are hiding stuff. Oops. For memberships, for subs, for donations. We've been hiding little dinos or like those little eyeballs. We were going to put the eyeballs in the snow, but the snow is actually like so compacted and icy, you can't put anything in it. Wow, 40 streak. Wild. Also, I know I look ridiculous. Before you say anything, I know I look ridiculous, but I don't mess around my eyes, okay? My nose, my lips. But I've come to the point where my eyes are so dry. I don't want anything else happening to them. Hi, Dean. Hi, Cedric. Hello. I will say that these gloves have much better like touchscreen than the other ones, and I think it's because the other gloves are a little bit too big. But these are now a little too small, and I think the size up is going to be too big again. I think, like, this is why I wish you could, like, well, okay, so in, like, the Victorian era, you would get custom-sized gloves, unless, like, so they had all of these, like, sumptuous laws and whatnot, but before that came into existence, there was this, like, great thing about, like, mourning culture, and if you went to a funeral, you would get like rings and gloves and things that would commemorate the person that was no longer with you. But they did not make like sized gloves to your size. It was like whatever glove like you could grab. It might be too big, it might be too small. Hello, welcome on in. If you guys don't know, Jammin, super cool streamer, definitely. Yeah, I had a historical rant about gloves because these gloves, the fingers I think are a little too small. But guys, please make sure you follow Jammin. Thank you for coming on in. If you don't know me, my name is Lexi. It's really cold today. But we're out and about. We're going to be stopping at a bunch of Super Bowl, F1, and Olympic pop-ups. We're also going to be like going around the city showing you how cold it is. I don't know. Maybe we'll just keep walking today. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You have another paid coming Tuesday as well. The mittens, the charger wasn't charging as fast. So I took these. Which reminds me I should turn them on at some point. But we are not sponsored by these, we are just testing them out. Wait! The squirrel video isn't from Milan? But it was on the Olympics social page. That's not fair. Will Melly come too? Oh, do you mean Allie? Allie, I don't think is coming today. Let's see if these gloves actually work. And if not, we'll put on hand warmers. But we'll see. It is very much winter. But they've started, do you see these like giant mounds of snow? Whoa, these gloves are very hot, actually. They're actually like cutting them up and putting them into giant trucks and carting them away. Like literally carting them. Uh-oh. Sorry folks, I gotta adjust my jacket. There's something going on with it. Oh wait, maybe it's a tag in the gloves. I don't want it whipping around in my face though. Okay guys, just give me 1 minute. Just trying to fix this best I can. What have you all been up to today? I would love to know. And yeah, we're trying to be smart about it. Some days we are smarter than others. Okay, we'll keep walking. But the wind is like, the extreme cold warning is only in effect until like 1 p.m. today. However, it's pretty cold. And yes, Allison can help us with the Alliance stuff. 230? What do you mean? Oh gosh, taxi cab, 230. No, it says extreme cold was until 1. Severe cold is at 1. So I don't know what this wind. Like, look. I can't keep my hood on. Oh, I forgot the clasp. Okay, I'm gonna have to set you down. I have to do the clasp again. That's okay, I guess. We are getting warm. at these like chaos piles of snow. I'm gonna set you down for just 1 minute. I'm gonna try. I forgot to clasp something on my jacket, so. I did not misread, Allison. Well, you all can correct me in the comments. Okay, folks. We are now officially locked in. You won't see my face as much, but that's okay. You can see the wind. Okay, folks, it's okay. We recovered. Don't worry. I almost have my gloves back on. And then we can do battle with the wind. Let's go! I'm okay. I just see this. This is what really helps to keep the wind. What do you mean? The other packets at my house, I think, Allison. It doesn't matter. I don't have what I need for it. It's fine. I don't remember how I did my scarf yesterday. There we go. Better? Wait, can you guys not hear me anymore? Yes, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, the heart button, leave a comment, do all those things. If you ever miss a stream, we have it on YouTube. I'm actually, parts of me are sweating. Parts of me are freezing, the other parts are sweating. It's like you're either going to be overheated or you're going to be frozen like a popsicle. Okay, folks. And also, if somebody knows, wow, look at that. I love seeing all the like disparate chunks of snow. Somebody said that the Brooklyn part is all frozen over again. I don't think that's true. The cold is going to drain the battery, but we already have the phone plugged in. So we already have the phone plugged in, and that's going to help. See, this is scary to me because you can't see the water underneath. But remember, it is not solid. These are just like icebergs on top. And if you try to like cross this, you're gonna not be happy, okay? The L train froze. I mean, I can imagine that. Whoa, you can kind of see it here. You can see the water like going through. Yes, I did, Allie. Fun fact, you don't actually have to tape it because they are metallic on the inside. I'm in New York City. But see that bucket? Don't let that bucket fool you. That bucket doesn't know what it's doing. It's questioning its life right now. This is not walkable, okay? Wait, let's read this. I am looking for my dream girl that can do two things. I cannot be a video dancer. But if you want to see some of our Just Dance content, we do have a YouTube that's just Dynamite Twins. We actually started in Just Dance. So what happens if someone falls through the ice while trying to cross it? Great question, because I actually know. There is a fire department around the way. I think it's on like 43rd. They are the scuba people, the extreme scuba rescue unit for the fire department. And that's, if you see this footage of somebody crossing the water, they're not crossing the water, it's actually a rescue simulation. Also, thank you, Scouts Jeff, for the Twitch Prime sub. We always try to leave dinos behind for people to find. Maybe we'll leave the eyes, because that's what I can find in my pocket really quickly. Exactly. If you're on the ice, you gotta pray to a higher being. Yeah, true, but they're still gonna try to retrieve you. So thank you for the Prime sub. We're gonna now start heading inward. We can either go up and around so you can see what more of this looks like. If the sun sets before we end today, we can always try to go. Come back here. I don't think the east side has anything. I am gonna hide the dino closer to civilization, I think. Did the pigeons survive a hard winter? Yes. So pigeons are super social birds, and they'll usually flock together to keep warm. So yes, not every pigeon will survive, but a lot of people will. Oh look, there's a grocery store coming there. Interesting. So when somebody said that the Brooklyn Bridge is all frozen over from Gowanus to the Brooklyn Bridge, I'm guessing that that is from last year, correct? Can we nestle the dino here? Will it fit there? It's really hard to place stuff with gloves on. Fake, that's what I thought. Yes, true. Well, so here's the thing. We tried to actually we have these like eyeballs that stick up. We tried to put them in the snow yesterday, but the snow is too iced over. I was walking around the city earlier today, and there were trucks with huge huge mounds of snow. Hello, network, what's up? How you be? How long will I be outside? Okay, so before you guys ask, look, I'm taking this on and off because I'm actually sweating. But like, look, we're gonna be okay. And these are heated. I have actual, like hot packs in my pocket, so we're all good. Some of the penguins actually nest in subway stations. Oh, pigeons, yes. Though they did take the penguins inside too, by the way. So it was too cold for the penguins. So they all got put inside. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it to all the different pop-ups today. Apparently, people got really mad, by the way. We went to a chocolate and art pop-up yesterday as part of our stream, and people were mad, exactly like we thought. You know how we said there is no way, like, that we would not have won anything because it was supposed to be a 1 in 6, and we literally won nothing. Apparently, by the time they got to, like, our time slot, there was actually, like, no prizes left. And people took to social media. So now, if you go there, you'll get a free chocolate bar and a free CJ Hendry Rose. You can't get any other prize. It's already out. But a lot of people are, like, coming up on the fact that some people bought $1,000 worth of chocolate. Wait, they already had to close that? Never mind. But yeah. But like some people were literally like spending thousands. And I get it, her work, like her prints are worth $500, okay? And that's not including her like merch, right? Her actual art pieces, and I think if I remember right, I'd have to check, there was a chance for somebody to get one of her actual pieces. They sell for like sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. She does super realistic like stuff. So I know that stuff does not seem to like encompass it, but like it looks photorealistic out of colored pencils. Guilfrey, it's not even the chocolate, it's about winning the artist's work and artist's stuff. Like that is what was the whole thing, is people didn't even want the chocolate, they were giving away the chocolate. Though I will say, I ate some of that chocolate this morning and it was great. Hi DR, welcome on in. Well, here's the thing. I heard a rumor that they're gonna do Pokemon cards again in McDonald's packages for the 30th anniversary. It is just a rumor, okay? I don't think it's been confirmed yet. I don't think it's been confirmed yet, okay? But like I'm wondering how they're gonna do that, because a lot of places here in New York will not sell you the cards without the Happy Meal, okay? There's a part of me where it's like, yes, I would want as many cards as possible to try to win the best one, right? But there's also a line, because usually what happens is that people will buy it and then they'll just discard the food, and that is so wasteful, right? So I'm hoping they'll have an option to buy like the stuff without, but limit that. So like you can only buy so many Happy Meals, and then maybe you can buy a certain number with the Happy Meals. Either way, it's gonna be a nightmare. Oh. They could have a donation meal option. That's actually a great idea, Cat Babble. That is a fantastic idea. Somebody told me that's why we don't get the cool stuff in America. I don't know if they were being truthful or not. I don't think they were. Let's be real. Yeah, sun's out. No gun, and I don't know what to say, because there is none of me. I am trying to have, the only thing out is my nosy, because otherwise my goggles get frosted up. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating though. Not that you needed to know that, but yesterday I had a different sweatshirt on. I now have multiple sweatshirts, and I am like, parts of me feel like it's like 90 degrees out right now. I don't even have the heater in my jacket on right now. I made the mistake. But if I take this down, I'm gonna be really cold. So it's like, do you wanna be too hot or too cold? Yesterday, we were too cold. That's part of the reason Allie's not out today, is because her joints hurt. She dropped the phone yesterday and kind of slammed her hand because she was like trying to grab it and slammed it. So she's a little bit like uneasy and whatnot. So I get it, right? All that is to say, like, I'm leaning towards the side of let's be overheated, but I don't know how long I can do this. People are riding bikes. It's so nice out. Well, it was not nice yesterday. We were also riding bikes. A lot of those people riding bikes are not doing it for fun. That is part of their job. Well, so it's more so that I have really dry eyes, and I don't want to get them too. I don't want to get them too dry, you know.
That's why I met him there.
Hi Tony, what's up? Well, so I heard we might get some more snow. I know Boston is supposed to get a lot more snow, right? Whoa! What's going on? Oh, Aziz. Hi, Aziz. Wait, who did that? I think Aziz did. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you. Thank you. Gifting, subscribing / doing memberships that are paid help us greatly. Our data is super expensive, so thank you so much for that. Thank you. Oh shoot, you're right. We have to put out 10 dinos. You have aircon on? Yeah, I heard it's actually going to get pretty hot for all of you that are over there. Okay, so we have to give out 10 dinos. So this is what we do. We hide them. They don't stand up yet. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, that's 2. Well, I don't really want it to get mixed in with the snow. That's kind of the problem. No, it's okay, Allison. It's more so these would stand up. It's just... See, it stands up. Thank you. Do you want a dino?
Huh?
A dino.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Okay, we gave away 1 and hid 2. What's a dino? A dinosaur. So when people do do paid memberships either on Twitch or YouTube. Oh, that is a receipt that I don't need. This is like a little dinosaur. It's a little toy. And we put them out. So we got 10 memberships. So we have 10 little dinos that have to go out. Hi, Tigra. Hello. And sometimes, like, if people come and say hi, we end up also giving them to people who say hello. Just like as a clarification, we usually don't let people kind of stay on stream with us. We usually just get to know you a little bit and then we head on. But you'll always get a dino if we have them. Yes! Fueled by determination, caffeine, and the desire to tell stories. Hi, Les. Welcome on in. Okay, I think I need to turn the gloves off. I think it's actually the gloves that are making me sweat. We'll have to turn them on and off. Yeah. The wind will blow them on the floor. I hope not. Okay, so we've given out 4 so far. I hope we have enough. Right? Was that 4 or 5? Was someone counting? It's really sunny. I went with the tinted glasses because of it. 5? Is that 5 or 6? Woo! So then we have 3 more. That is not a dino, that is a Jolly Rancher. That was 6? Okay. Thanks, Allie. Well, I think we may leave the eyeballs because I keep finding them in my pocket. See? Let that down. I wish we had something we could put them on, but they're not big enough. I know you're gonna see a lot of really good fashion. Look it, there we go. So that takes too much time, Kat. So that was 7. 8. Oh. Maybe we'll hide it. Look it, there it is. Hidden.
Yeah, I didn't want to more.
So we have 2 more. Yeah. Hello, Aramis. Welcome on in. We are halfway to one of the pop-ups. I got one. Well, I mean, yeah, it would be rough. A lot of people are kind of wearing just like a face mask, like what we had in COVID, because like that will also help. If you are in this area, remember, Port Authority is a warming shelter, and they do have warming shelters all around the city. So if your heat goes out, if you don't have another place to go, reminder that it is some place that you can do. 42nd. Okay, and we have one more. True, but you don't want to be breathing in whatever that is, you know. And steam can also get very hot very quickly. You don't necessarily know the temperature that it is, so just keep that in mind. Oh, I can't get them out of my pocket. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Uh-oh. We'll do another set of eyeballs, I guess. They're like looped together. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oops. There's the eyeballs. No, so they're not from the sewer system. They're actually from the steam system. The steam system is what heats many New York apartments. Oh, I know, Mom. They're actually hauling it away in giant trucks because it snowed and then it had freezing rain over the top. And so like all of this is like ice. I tried to like hit into it and it does not do anything. -17 in Ontario. Well, later today, after we do kind of what we're already looking at. I have bubbles in my pocket. Somebody told me that, and I don't know if this is true because I haven't tried it, that they can like kind of like frost over. So we're gonna try to do that later today, folks. Oops. Gotta turn my sound down. There we go. Yes, Allie currently is manning the home base. Also, Mac is not feeling well. A while back he ate a toy and we thought he'd gotten like all of it out of his system, but he apparently found a different version of that same toy and re-ate it, or he like had to get it out of him. So he had a little bit of a tummy trouble. So he is at home. We're gonna be monitoring him. I had to do so much laundry last night. I had to completely redo like my comforter, my bed, everything. I know that might be a little bit too much TMI, but like, it was so bad. We do. He seems to be doing much better now. But like, you never quite know with animals. Just because they can't tell you, you know? Exactly. Who do we think will win that game? Unplugged. Also, there is a little bit of controversy with hockey. Apparently, there's a well-known like smaller hockey influencer, but she does like a lot of like gear stuff. And this company said, hey, we would love to work with you. And then guess what? They said, oh, send us an email. We want to work with you. So she's really excited, super, super excited. It's a big company. You know, this is like the first time she gets to work with one of her dream companies. And they send her a cease and desist, telling her to take down all her videos because apparently she was looking at a wholesale catalog instead of the actual catalog. I mean, that's not cool, dude. Like, you're gonna say, hey, we want to talk to you about some of your last videos. Could you please give me the email, right? It's not, oh, hey, I want to work with you and give me your email and then send a cease and desist. Are you kidding? It's really bad. It's all over TikTok, and I think the only reason that we're seeing it right now is because of the Olympics, to be honest, you know? Like, otherwise, I don't think my Instagram is attuned to give me more hockey content, you know? Oh, yeah, so Gary, a lot of houses, well, I don't have the steam chute, but here's the thing. So, if you live in a pre-war building here in New York City, most likely you have steam heating. What does that mean? That means that steam is pumped through the building and that's what keeps it warm, right? Now, steam can also escape pipes, and so it can build up over time. And what you'll be seeing as we go around the city, particularly because it's super cold, it makes it even more obvious. You'll be able to see tons, and I mean tons of these steam stacks everywhere where they are trying to get the steam out from underground up into the air so that it doesn't explode. I don't know if that's what you really wanted to know about for the steam system, but that's kind of like the bare basics, you know? Sweden when? Oh. Wait, maybe we shouldn't be telling people. What if they haven't seen it yet? Does that count as spoilers? Drop your thoughts in chat. I gotta know. It is really interesting. I also know that we grew up on hot water heat. I don't know that much about plumbing. I don't know if like that is technically a steam system or if it's like literal hot water. If you are a plumber and you know, let me know, because now I'm asking myself bunches of questions I don't know. Thank you for the coming on in, RIP. It's good, yeah. I like watching replay of the games, yes. I mean, you get to see more of the, like, you just get to see more things you might have missed, right? Hot water is a regular boiler that keeps hot water at a certain temp, while a steam requires different piping. Probably. Thanks, Alejo. Yeah, guilt-free. So the further in you go, the more, oh my gosh. So the steam on the outside of, because I've been talking, has been starting to like actually fog on the outside. Steam comes from a boiler in a large building nearby. Here, wait. So steam comes from a boiler in a large building nearby. Then the pipes produce a lot of heat, and they send that heat outside into the air and then produces the same. Oh, cool. But yeah, so as you get further in, you have more buildings that are blocking the wind. So when you get further out towards the east and west by the water, you're gonna have more wind because there's nothing blocking it. But in particular, the west side tends to have more wind than even the east side. And that is because of the massive towers from Hudson Yards. And in general, they just have like larger buildings. Those larger buildings produce downdrafts. And that helps to increase the amount of wind. So like, also think of Wall Street. Wall Street has super, super high buildings, but it is built so that like air comes right off of the ocean into the city. That's why we really kind of try to avoid Wall Street actually in the winter. It's so freaking cold for no reason. Though if you do want to see further downtown in this type of cold, Allie did a stream maybe a week ago where she walked all the way down to the Battery. We went on the little island, we did all of that, and that had some really beautiful views. So if you have not seen that stream, I highly recommend checking it out because it is truly beautiful. Hi Richard, welcome on in. And also yes, please don't forget to play Puzzles in Chaos. It is really helpful to us. Allie has been playing it with everyone, so if you have questions, hop in the Discord and she can let you know. Can't wait until summer? You think that? Well, so here's the thing. I think that, but then I think, no, actually not. Like, here's the thing. If you want to troll me, somebody take a clip of one of these streams where we are clearly very cold, okay? And when I say, oh my God, I wish it was winter because it's 100 degrees out, because we typically go out kind of whenever, we are a little bit more careful with heat because like with the cold, we can always add more stuff to us, whereas we can't do that in the summer, okay? So, if you want to troll me and I say it's way too hot, I wish we're cold, take a clip of this or a GIF of me and send it on Discord. Yeah, so I always like remember on like a boat, I always have to remember in the summer to bring like a light jacket no matter how hot it is, just in case it gets cold on the water. I know, it was really cool when Allie went there. We're gonna take a brief jaunt into Bryant Park. That is our first stop for Olympics because they have a bobsled there. Yesterday, we actually got to see a bobsled at Omega. They got a little saucy. Omega is the official timepiece of the Olympics. They make really beautiful clocks, but they did not want us filming the bobsled. There were actually like children crawling all over it, and I thought they were gonna yell at the kids instead of us, but they yelled at us instead, so we left. So I can't really show you that much from there. However, if you want to see a bobsled up close that you can film, That's where we are heading right now. We're gonna take a brief stop at the fountain. As you know, Allie and I have been watching it become more and more and more iced over. Oh my gosh, we're only 12 followers away from 9,000 on YouTube. So if you haven't followed us there, please consider doing that. It would mean a lot to us. We're trying to hit 10,000 as quickly as possible. Oh, thanks, Dean. You've only been watching it a month, and I'm glad that you came on in. Hopefully we get more snow. We are completely prepared now for snow. And because of that, I think it will not snow. But I hope so. And I also hope you guys stick around even when we don't have extreme temperatures. Wow. It isn't even pretty anymore. It's so covered in ice. It's like not even pretty. Ah. I know, I thought you'd want to film it too, but I guess because it's a high-end jewelry store, they don't want you to, but look at it, it's not even pretty anymore. It's like literally not. What is, wait, possible wet snow in February 20th? How do they even know that though? They don't. Is that on the weekend or during the week? Could I possibly get a snow day from my job? That is the question. It looks like the fountain is wearing a robe. Like this side is still kind of pretty, you know? Audio? The audio should be okay. Sometimes it'll flicker in and out. Oops, sorry. If you're at Bryant Park, by the way, they do also have these bumper cars, which is kind of cool. See, look. I always find that you need to have like a lot of kids or a lot of fun people on it. But these are super cool. Look at them go. Though according to the Farmer's Almanac, late February is supposed to have a lot of snow. So far I have found that the Farmer's Almanac is pretty dead on, and I do not know how they do it. I will say though that this year was their last year printing it, so that was a little sad. Thank you for the follow, Backstem. Okay, we're gonna go past the bobsled, everybody. And also thank you everybody who's been coming on in. I appreciate it. Laughter can keep you warm? Yes, it can. Oops. There we go. Wait, there's two different Farmer's Almanacs? Really? Here, wait, is it just me or is it clouding over? I think it is clouding over. Is it on the outside or the inside? That's the question. Hiya, Basta, what's up? It actually might be kind of a nice day to skate because you don't have as many people there, you know? The oldest one will remain. Oh, good. Here it is. This is the Team USA bobsled, apparently. So cool. Oh my gosh, you can snap a photo in it. Somehow it looks so little. Wow. Where are we? We are at Bryant Park, right outside the ice rink. They have a real bobsled. We can't skate today because we need multiple people for that because they don't let you on the ice with your camera equipment out. Also, look, you can curl. What is iceless curling? The same winter game you've heard of, but with synthetic lanes. That's so cool. Look. So you can actually curl. So is curling to me looks like it's just shuffleboarding. Wow. Like, I don't know how to curl. However, there is a there is an Olympian. They do duo, and they're a husband and wife team, and their bebe has a curling stick. It is so cool. The bobsled is scary, but the luge is even more terrifying. Is which one's the one that goes face down? The face down one is skeleton, right? That one seems way more scary. There was a, I think it was a bobsledder, it might have been luge, where all of the teammates got kicked out, and so there's only one left, and it was super, super hard for him to keep control of it, but he did. The point is to get it to the center of the ring, right? Apparently all of the curling stones are gotten from only one place in the world, which is kind of amazing. We're gonna say hi to Bryant Park Library, by the way. Wait, what? Luge on your back, maybe? Okay, wait, folks. I think the gimbal is not happy because of the weather. The weather is really cold. It's like going to be with gusts. Allie said I think -30 maybe. I don't know where the Super Bowl is. I think it's in California. It's supposedly a great day for it. Also, if you want to help support a charity, make a donation if you win on your bets from the Super Bowl. I don't gamble, but I know some people do. Consider donating to Best Friends. They have 2 little champions in the puppy bowl. Okay, we're gonna have to sit down. I'm gonna have to take this out. Somebody remind me in a little bit to swap the cords. There we go. Sorry. Let me see if I can get this to work, folks. Curling makes you a better mopper at home? Maybe, maybe not. Who's to say? California always has great weather. Yeah, and I love San Francisco, but Allie and I have always gone to San Francisco when it's had, I kid you not, the most beautiful sunny weather, which I am told is not normal for San Francisco. Hi, Tiger. Welcome on in. Okay, we are leaving Bryant Park, which was our first stop for the Olympics. We're going to be heading over to Rockefeller. Thank you for following, Coursera. Also, thank you everybody who's been following on YouTube. Again, we're only 12 followers away from 9,000, which is amazing. Yeah, when we went to San Francisco, we then went to the Redwoods. And fun fact, I was so sad when I went to go see the redwoods in California because I wanted to see the really fat trees that you can drive through. And we got to only see the really tall trees. The really tall redwoods was very cool, to be honest. It was very cool, but I thought we were gonna go see the ones that you could actually drive through. Also, Allie and I shot a video in the redwoods. We never edited it. Some girl tried to steal our camera, so we never edited it because it was like, oh my God, I'm just glad we have our camera back. But maybe we should do that. I think it was Bad Habits that we did a video for it. Maybe not Bad Habits. Which one was it? Anyway, we did film a video in San Francisco and we never edited it. It was a dance video. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, there's also, in Australia, there is a tree system, like a park, that you can actually email the tree. Each tree got an email address. And originally they did that so that if there was a problem with the tree, if the tree was in distress, you could let them know. But what ended up happening is people sent love letters to their tree. They sent thank you notes to the tree. They sent love letters. I'm in the UK and the Super Bowl is until 4:30 a.m. Oh my gosh, you're staying up for it? Man. They actually do say that hugging a tree does something to your neural pathways where it is actually very helpful. Like, it actually does help lower your stress and stuff, just like if you hug an animal. Wait, Allie, what are you talking about? Feelings has begun. Da na 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 na. And my heart goes da da doo ba da da. Ba doo da ba doo ba da da da. And my heart goes doo da da doo da da doo da 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 da. Ba da doo da. I don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? That's the song. If you guys want to see it, maybe I'll try to find the footage. Finding the footage is always the key. That might have actually been on my cell phone though. I have a cell phone that we literally couldn't get anything off of it. It just died one day. And I took it to T-Mobile and they were like, nah man, we can't help you. I really wish I would have taken it somewhere else to see if they could have helped me. Because I actually really want to know what's on that cell phone, you know? Like, I'm really sure that there's a lot of footage and like photos and stuff. Cause I wasn't on socials really. I was barely on socials when I first moved to New York. Wow, look at the windows of like Grand Central are kind of like, I mean, I still have the phone, but like, I lost all of that footage from when I first moved to New York. That's why I'm kind of glad we started streaming, because I get to see a lot of the stuff. Like, if I really wanted to, I could have a lot of my time in New York is documented, right? But like, from like when I first moved to New York, I don't really have any of those photos. Because my laptop died from when I first came to New York, and then the phone did, so like, I don't think I have like any of those footages. They're just stealing time the whole time, maybe. Welcome in from Peru, Rotterdam, wherever you are. Have you ever been to I can't read that, Lakehurst in New Jersey? I don't think so, no. What kind of phone is this? This is the S23 Ultra. I know that we're probably gonna have to get a new phone this coming year because it's getting a little bit glitchy. But Allie has two phones that she uses. She uses an S23 Ultra as well as an iPhone. Oh, ceviche sounds really good. What do you mean letter agencies? Lunar New Year's when? Okay, so there's a lot going on for Lunar New Year's. We did a little bit of Lunar New Year's yesterday. We will be doing the Firecracker Festival. That is the 17th. We'll definitely be doing that. We're going to be doing the Lunar New Year Parade, Super Saturday, as well as Midnight. Well, I don't know if we're doing Midnight Madness because I think I work the next day. But I think we are going to try to possibly do Midnight Madness. But yes. Oh, FBI, CIA, or NSA? Well, I'm worried that the battery exploded and that's why the phone doesn't work. So I think if the battery exploded, it means that, like, you can't really do anything with it, right? Because it got battery gunk all over it. A digital forensics investigator may be able to help. Yeah, but then, like, how much is that going to cost? I guess if it was all of my photos, especially from when Mac and Cheese were little, like 9 months old, I should probably look into it. Oh, S21 Ultra. Or an S, I don't know if it was an Ultra. I think it was just an S21. It was an S21. I know, but Allison was supposed to take it in and she took a look at it and said it's pretty hopeless. I mean, there is a lot of garbage in New York right now. Okay, guys, we have to take these off because look at, it's completely frosted over. Well, Sam, the worry for me is that the battery has exploded and wrecked the other parts of the phone. Like, that's the concern for me. I don't even know if it's like a real concern because I'm not that techie. Also, can we say hello to one of my favorite buildings? This is the Fred F. French building. It is considered the first modern building here in New York City. And there's a couple of reasons why. It's super, super deco, but if you look, it's super deco geometric and it uses ornamentation. So like if you look at the top of it, can I zoom in? I don't want to get a let me. Here, 1 minute. Let me zoom in, folks. These gloves are very nice, but they're almost impossible to get out of. Oh my gosh. Let me out of these gloves. Ah! It's like stuck on my hands. Oh, okay. Okay, so do you see here? No, don't go in front of my building. Okay, so if you look at that building, do you see this detail? Oops, this detail right here on the sides, like right here. That is usually used on coffered ceilings, right? They also have smaller columns and they have like these sort of Babylonian type details. All of those are super traditional. However, they're being used in untraditional ways. Also, I learned this and it kind of horrified me. Did you know that if you see a lot of Egyptian and like Egyptian, other like mostly Egyptian, but also like Greeks, whatnot. If you see that style coming back, particularly deco, it's a sign that the wealth disparity in the country, but also people's understanding of the economy is really bad. We're seeing that come up right now, but apparently that's because people psychologically want to feel like there is order in the universe, and with the Egyptians and whatnot, there's this whole feeling of being everything in its own place, everything in order, this idea of luxury that would pass through multiple amounts of time. Supposedly, that is why deco is super popular right now, but also why deco became super popular as it was on the rise. There are a bunch of different ones, different people that have talked about it on their channels and done a better job. So if you're interested in that, please drop a line in our Discord, either, I don't know, under art or under entertainment maybe. Yeah, you have a great day too. Took a year to teach my dad how to do the Roku TV. Our mom is actually really great. Yeah, no, see, it's this part right here. It has like a battery in it that I can't even use because the gloves themselves, I kid you not, they're so warm, even without the battery, that having them on, I was like dripping sweat. But that's good. You want them to be, you know. But I'm very proud of our mom, by the way. Our mom has done a great job learning all sorts of tech things that she never thought she'd have to learn. Also, thank you, C4X. Thank you for the Prime sub. As you guys know, we always hide dinosaurs and stuff. And so we will hide a dino for you. If I can find one in my pocket. So thank you. I don't even have the batteries turned on, that's the thing. It's just very, very heated right now. Here, we'll put one here. Will it stay? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, they're $100, but honestly, having feeling in your hands is very important. Hi, Gotcha. Welcome on in. Hi, Danush. But Allie has another pair of gloves that she wants us to test. So. Oh, look it. They're going to build an ugly box. Why am I not surprised?
The places I go to, I feel like...
Yeah. Dwip, well, in order to find a dino with us, all you'd have to do is come find us, technically. Oh, crazy. Ba-na-na-na-na. Ugh. Let's go. Okay, so we are almost... Here's the thing I find really funny. They still have on the outside of Saks the light show, and it's so sad to me, right? Because the whole show was baby I'm back, right? And then they filed for bankruptcy. Boo, snow. No, we love snow. I mean, this snow has gotten really ugly and they have had to actually like cart it off, but still. And mama is our mom is in the Midwest and she's had to shovel and shovel and shovel. I said she could like donate her snow to us. Just tell the weather people to send the snow our way. Also, I don't know if this company still exists, but I love looking up and seeing all of these painted ones. But welcome on in, Rubik. Also, did we happen to hit the goal on YouTube? That is the question.
The sound is still on.
Look at Luigi comes in shiny.
That's not Luigi, that's Yoshi, Alexandra. I'm appalled. What is this character's name? What is this character's name, Lexi?
Oh, that's Luigi.
Okay. And what is this one's name?
Yep, I do. I made a mistake. I accidentally tried to get the glove off and touched the wrong button. So, with that in mind, I'm going to set you down for a minute. Enjoy the street view for 5 seconds. Oops. Trying to get this to... Why are you not happy, Gimbal? a job. A job. That's pretty much it. I wanted to be in a city. I got a job in a city, so I left. I left for this city. I said I'd move anywhere I got a job, and I just prayed it was a big city, and I hoped for a city like New York, and I got a job in New York, so that's why I came out here. Okay, we have cleaned off the visor, folks. I don't know if it'll stay clean, but we can try. We don't really tell people where we live. Thank you for the combo, little crow. But we're from New York proper. Okay, so we are heading up to Rockefeller. Hype. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys for getting us to 9,000 on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys. Appreciate you coming on in, being there. We are, almost to Rockefeller. Well, so here's the thing. I think the gimbal is struggling because it has cords on it. And normally we would not have it plugged in all the time. However, I'm worried that if we don't keep it plugged in the whole time, it will not be happy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worried that it will not like be able to actually charge fast enough. So. Uh-oh, here. Okay, let's try a different mode. Maybe it's on the wrong mode. Is that better? Oh yeah, I was on the wrong mode, I think. Either that, or I'm just thinking that that's the case. You never really know, to be honest. You just try your best and hope you know what you're talking about. We have an InstaFlow. Can't get this stupid goggle back in my backpack. Here we go. Okay. You're making homemade pizza? I always struggle to make pizza. I feel like it's just better to buy it, you know? Allison is staying home because yesterday it was really, really cold. Look at that cat. I love that cat. I think it is one of the coolest installations for a window. $15 Gucci. I could get my Gucci on. Yeah, no, it's not real. Though there was a guy who bought all old Louis Vuitton bags at like different resales and whatever, and then remade them into wallets. And Louis Vuitton has been saying that he needs to give them up. Wild. I can see that. It's just like, it's so much work to make pizza. Okay. I am going to be putting this in my pocket. Somebody, please remind me in about a half hour to check my phone. It seems wild to do that. I feel like you can do whatever you want if you bought it, you know? Here we go, folks. We're gonna say hello to the Olympic rings. Can somebody let me know what the Olympic rings mean? like what the colors mean? You would think that, Mom, but they're saying that, you know, that because he reworked it and made it, that he wasn't respecting the material. Like, essentially, like he was making fakes. Because he reworked them, they were fake Louis Vuittons, and therefore they could take them. Also, Kate Spade of New York, I kind of love this, like, giant bag display. Not sure why. Wait, really? Wait. The 4-person people bobsled team lost 3 people on the start. Wait, is that from this year? Is that from this year? I thought that was from like a different tournament. I didn't realize that was from this year. Hi, Bozo. What's up? How you be? True. Look at, they have all of the Milan Cortina. Also, this is the most spread out. This is the most spread out Olympics. Like, there are events that are like 6 hours away. They had to have multiple locations for opening ceremonies. It is considered one of the most technically difficult because of the spread out location to actually film it. And they're talking about how this is like a case study for future Olympics. Okay, so yellow is Asia, red is America, black is Africa, green is Australia, and blue is Europe. Nice. I know, Allie and I are probably going to have some pizza on Monday. I know she had originally talked about trying to go on Monday. So, paradise. Strawberry lips, stay alive. Look at Road to Milan. Look at these cute little Vespas. Can't believe it. You don't have to say you love me. You have to tell me something. You have to change my mind. Honey. Wow, look at them. Just let me adore you. Free Vespas. I don't think they're going to be charged, Allie. They're not going to be charged. There's no way they're going to let us take the Vespas. Wow. They look fake. They're so pretty, though. Like with all the flags, so with the buildings being so symmetrical and the flags and stuff, it literally looks like, it looks fake to me. Move, you're in the middle of the rings. Wait, she broke her leg now? Wait, Lindsey Vonn now broke her leg? I know she torn her ACL. Oh, she has no luck, I swear. Oh, that's heart-wrenching for me. She probably couldn't stop herself as well. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, my God. I'm gonna actually start crying. Like, I don't know why. Like, just give me a minute, guys. Like, I don't know why. Like, I guess maybe because she, like, worked so hard. She came back. I think so, yeah. I think also too, like, Allie, like, you had an injury, right? When I was in dance, I went to nationals with an injury. And stupid freaking gloves I can't get off. No, her arm hit a pole, Allie, and she broke her legs. Apparently. Like, I can't believe that she took a 5-year hiatus and then could still come back. It's like wild. Also, can someone explain why they have like Quidditch rings for the NBA? Like, what is that supposed to be? Yeah, she had to have emergency surgery, Allie, so her arm hit the gate and she broke her leg. Wait, is that so more people can like shoot the basketball hoops? Wait, when is this open? Okay, but like NBC, what the? I kind of need an explanation. Also, like, why can we not use it? Oh my god, that looks so yummy. Like, that looks cool, the shuffleboard. I mean, Quidditch would kind of be a great Olympic sport. I'm not gonna lie. It would be fast-paced. It'd be just dangerous enough. Be like, though, it would probably be in the Summer Olympics, right? It wouldn't be in the Winter Olympics. Anyway, moving on to the real things. Oh, no one said she broke her leg. There's just been a surgery. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you're right. Metal. Oh my god, metal is so smart. Allie, they said probably those are for throwing footballs through. Oh, for the Super Bowl. You are so freaking smart. Because I was like, where is the giant football? I thought that they would have the football and uprights. Because they have the All-Star League with the basketball thing. You're probably right. Oh my gosh, you're a genius. So they really were going like football. Okay. Curling for the Olympics. Basketball for hoop for basketball. The weird ring so you can throw footballs through. Oh man. Well, all right, folks, what do we think we should do? Okay, so here's the thing. We have to, at some point, go to Times Square because there's something there I want to show you. At the same time, we can go up towards Central Park or not. Also, thank you guys for getting us to 9,000 on YouTube. It means like so much. I really appreciate it. Also, I think I need some water. I'm sorry I have to keep putting you guys down. I'm just... Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you. I'm using my teeth to kind of get out the stand. I need some water, folks. It actually feels like way drier out to me. Oh my gosh, stupid thing. I can't get it open, why? Okay, here we go. So, evidence that curling existed in Scotland in the 16th century includes a curling stone inscribed with the date 1511, found along with another bearing the date 1551. Surgery for a fracture in her leg. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna set you down for a minute because I need to drink some water. Don't forget to hydrate, guys. This is your reminder to drink some water before it's frozen. I just swallowed an ice cube. Here, you can kind of see it's like stuck. It's like actually freezing at the top. Take a stretch break. Remember, even if your Olympics is watching the Olympics or watching streamers, remember you gotta get up and stretch. You gotta stretch, you gotta move. It's important for your overall health, wealth, and well-being. I wish I brought one of those chocolate bars. Okay, we are on the move now. Uh-oh. I do talk a bit more. Well, so normally I like kind of squeeze it so that I look even more like Kenny. Like, I'll pull it up like this. But we are not worrying about it right now. So Mark, one is so because not all of our people watch us on TVs and stuff. And there are some people that only find us that way. So that's why. I never watched 30 Rock, to be honest. But it's because then that way people that only watch us on certain apps can find us a little bit better. So that's why. Yes, exactly, Robert. One is horizontal and one is vertical. You can always tilt the other one to make the horizontal vertical. But the thing is that some people will literally only find us because they're like, how do I say this? You train your algorithm. And so some people will only find us on the like vertical algorithm. And we appreciate them all. Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to Central Park. We're gonna take a nice little look at that. I was going to go to a football bar, but I realized they're probably playing football stuff and we don't want to get any TOS. We do. I know lots of different anthems because of Irish dance. Okay, we're finally turning the gloves on because I finally, from kneeling down, I'm finally no longer sweating. Oh, that does not look good. Look at how bad that looks. Well, if it holds a car, it'll hold me. Exactly. So Rockefeller Center was built to be an entertainment village unto itself. Why did you choose this song? I disagree with you choosing it. Hey, na 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 na. That's a great way of putting it, Allie. Also, I love this clock. I just think it's so pretty. With just the handles on it. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Jet, wears square pants. There are some like channel point redemptions like that where we will sing different songs and whatnot. But also thank you everybody who's been coming on in. It is not Monday yet, thank God. I am not ready for Monday. Just pointing that out. Do you know what? I think I've mentioned this a couple times on stream, so if you've already heard it, apologies, you're going to hear it again. One thing that I somehow always thought was in the Olympics, I always thought dog sled racing was a part of the Olympics. It is not. And part of the reason is that it takes too long, like it's over too many days and over too much like land, I guess, and it'd be really hard to televise. And they also don't have like enough kind of sponsors for it, like not as much interest. But I don't know, I always thought it was a part of the Olympics. Dogs can't medal. Yes, but like, wait, maybe I'm also wrong too. In the not Winter Olympics, the summer games, don't they have equestrian events? Or am I also wrong about that too? That's true for us. Yes. Name a car for an edit? What do you mean? We're gonna be looking at a Cadillac later. Is that what you mean? So we've also on stream gone through the Ferrari store. That was pretty cool. We're gonna be heading to Times Square to look at the Cadillac, so that'll be also kind of cool. Just saying. Yeah, see, okay, so if they have the equestrian stuff in the summer games, right? Then it shouldn't matter if it's an animal that you're working with. I think it's really about the logistics of getting it on TV, to be honest. Also, please don't forget to do Puzzles in Chaos. Allie has been playing that with a bunch of you, and they are helping to sponsor stream by clicking the link and downloading the free game and playing.
That's not good pepperoni. Nope, that's a no.
That was like a visceral reaction.
Nope, that's
not good pepperoni, that's bad. Nope.
I'm Allie. This is Lexi. We're twins. Can't you see it on our faces? We're identical, except my face is more round, and hers is more like the perfect oval. Anyways, we're not going to talk about Allie's defaults right now. Defects, not defaults. I can't even talk today.
It's bad out. Hi, friends. I don't know if you can see the tears streaming from my eyes. It's so bad. Pokemon Go is like... Okay, is the sound okay? Is the sound okay? Let me know, please. That was really weird. It said my encoder did not exist and my phone was not supported. So not sure what that means, but that was weird. Also, do we like having the pip on? I kind of like having it on, but then I forget it exists. And also, I think if you're like in the middle on YouTube, you won't see it, you know? So. Looking good. Yeah, the sun is fine. Good. We are wrapped up. We're trying to keep warm. The wind, maybe it's also the area, like we're further inward. The wind does not seem to be as bad. However, my water bottle is already frozen. I will say that I have extra layers on today, which definitely has helped me out. Ooh, Uniqlo, it looks like, has a Keith Haring collection. What about your bubbles? Oh, Should we maybe do that in Central Park, Allie? Don't you think? The bubbles I put in my pocket, so they should be warm because I put them with a heater thing. Also, thank you for those of you. See, look, they're still liquidy. They're still liquidy. Maybe Times Square. Well, we can also try it in Central Park, maybe. With the lake. We are going to stay warm. We have... We have gloves, here 1 minute, that I'm struggling with. Voila. Yup. The city keeps going in spite of the cold. Also, as a reminder, there are warming shelters all over the city if you end up needing it. So I don't know if it's gonna work, but I've seen a couple of videos and people have told me that sometimes in the right conditions, the bubbles will actually kind of frost over and get pretty looking. So we're gonna try to do that. Also, please let us know what you're doing for Valentine's Day if you don't have other things to do. We will be streaming that day. Allie and I have a plan of what we're doing. So, just wanted to let you know. We are going to be doing a lot of stuff for Lunar New Year, including the Firecracker Festival on the 17th, the Lunar New Year Parade. I'll be trying out a bunch of different foods and telling you a little bit about the history. So that'll be really, really fun. We do have permission to get up and close and personal with the fireworks, so really excited about that. And we have a bunch of Fashion Week events. Some of them we will be streaming and some we will not. That said, really excited for those as well. Oh, super cool, sparkly. It's a fake video. Yeah, well, some of them I know are fake, but here's the deal. If it doesn't work, at the very least, we've proven it doesn't work. Like, that's the whole point here. I will be really pleasantly surprised if it works. You know? Aw, cool kitten. I know, I love Lunar New Year. Oh, look at that puppy. How old are they?
This one? She's 10.
Oh, 10 months or 10 years?
10 years.
What? You would look... I think it was just happy. I was happy to find a little bit of shelter for a bit. Are you coming back? Please come up here. No, no, no. River Alley. I say it because it said the encoder wasn't live and my phone was not supported. We never did name the raccoon, that is true. Though there is a Reddit story, oh my gosh. There's a Reddit story about a guy who, he was dog sitting for a family and was gone for 10 days. And they said, yeah, have whatever you want in the kitchen or whatever. And he ate everything in the entire house, including a Costco-sized bottle of olive oil. And the people that were reading the story just kept going on and on, like, what is this guy, a raccoon? Is it back or not? He ate a Costco-sized container of peanut butter, a Costco-sized thing of olive oil, multiple loaves of bread, like cleaned out their entire pantry and fridge. And everyone's like, what is this? A raccoon? Is he a bear? Like, what the heck? You know, and I was thinking my thing, no, he just grabbed it all and took it back to his apartment, you know? Here's a lovely view of the steam stack. Now olive oil kind of, if you have too much of it, it kind of upsets my stomach. Like I had an olive oil latte once. Did not make me feel good. Goodbye, sweet baby. Well, he also ate all their protein powder. And so somebody was like, did they just take like shots of olive oil with protein powder? Like, how do you go through a Costco-sized thing of olive oil in 10 days? I like using olive oil in my cooking. I just can't imagine going through an entire Costco-sized bottle of olive oil in 10 days. Like, that seems insane. I know, right? I don't know if it's like a Mary Kay one. Look, it's like a very like dusty beige. It's very millennial beige coated. Yeah, in 10 days. I will find it. I want to say, but it's a Reddit story. I'll have to find the Reddit story and I will share it. Also, we do have a Reddit, by the way. I don't know how, Allie is much, I only use Reddit to read stuff. I don't know how creators use Reddit, to be honest. I've had olive oil ice cream before. Not a huge fan to me. Allie's landlord is a nightmare. I know you don't want to, Allie, because you want to prove a point. But like, you should probably stay with me, particularly because of Mac. I don't really want him to be stressed out looking for you just because you want to prove a point. Also, remember, we are hiding dinos around the city for subs and donations. Oops, sorry. And memberships. And I don't, on YouTube it would be memberships, on Twitch subs. So the thing is the thing already is that the olive oil, it gets like kind of like a different texture. It like, the thing is it was like orange olive oil ice cream, and I probably just had one that wasn't very good because it didn't taste like olive oil and it didn't taste like orange. Now I will say that if you like olive oil, I think it's olive oil orange, like kind of like a little muffiny. It's like a mixture between a muffin and a scone, and they have that at Maman. Maman is a coffee shop here in the city. If you want to go all out, you should order what I order. I order a lavender hot chocolate with a shot of espresso, or I just get a lavender honey latte, or just a lavender hot chocolate, or just a lavender coffee. Those are my drinks from there, but they do have this really cool orange olive oil cake, and that is delicious. It's very cold, folks. Yeah, the peacock is super greedy, don't worry. The new mayor might help, but Allie wants to have her ducks in a row. Yeah, it's really cold. I did have to take off the goggles because they were kind of like frosted over. I am gonna put them back on when we get to the park, I think.
It just took a few days here or there.
Because they why are we not doing this? Once we get to the park. Oh my gosh, really, Wiz? That's so funny. Wait, was that on the stream? Probably not, right? I hope no one is out on there. So also, guys, if you see the pictures of somebody that fell in, just know that they were pretty much trying to fall in. They were trying to fall in for the views, and it worked. Wednesday is going to be 40 degrees. Are you kidding me? See, that's the thing. If it's going to be cold, go up in short increments. Don't go to 40 right away. Otherwise, I'll feel like I'm sweltering. Thanks, Winds. No, Cat Babble, don't say that. Not every lawyer is mean. Just saying. Just give me a minute, guys. My legs are kind of tired, so I'm just leaning up against here for a bit. Okay, I think once it goes back, then we will keep walking. I'm trying to fix my scarf. I can't really get it to fix. Like, I don't know how I did it different yesterday. But yesterday it wasn't falling off my face. So clearly I did something different with this scarf. And I don't know what. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to put the goggles back on, folks. Oh wait, maybe we'll go across. We'll go across the street. Give you a different angle. What is my average step count? Well, I don't know. I used to have a Samsung watch, and it's dead. It won't even turn on or charge. So, I don't know anymore. Allie has been streaming a lot more than me. So I assume hers is higher than mine. However, I do have to visit my clients all over the city, so they might be actually kind of equal. Probably tell you actually more than I could. Okay, guys. Hey, watch, I'm biking here. Okay, we're back to being warmer now. I was overheated, now I'm getting colder, so 10,000, 25,000 today. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I forget to look at it. I can look at it for you. What is that? Is that the thing that kind of goes over it? Because look at, because when I think of a snoot, I think of the things with the stars on them. The yellow Dr. Seuss things. All right, ready? See, I was overheated. So then we had to take off some of the layers. But then my face was getting cold. So now Now we are getting warmed up. Hi, William. What's up? Welcome on in. What's up today? Today is super cold. We went to go see the Olympic pop-up. It looks like it was closed because it was too cold. We will be going to the F1 and the Super Bowl pop-up, but I'm a little bit worried that that is also closed. So in the meantime, we're getting a really good look at the lake that no one from my community is going to go out on, okay? We're so much more fun. No, we all have our own take. Oh, those are the Sneetches. See, that I think is who you're referencing. He's a great creator too. He just got a different vibe. Oh my gosh, look at, oh my God. We're gonna go up closer. Oh, don't go out there, please. Don't go out there. It's not worth it. I know it looks like snow. It is not snow, guys. It is ice. Oh, please don't go out there. I will say that now it doesn't look as pretty, so people aren't going out there. No, I like olive oil. I use olive oil all the time. I just don't like certain olive oil desserts. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going up here. Oh, but you're talking about the Sneetches. I'm not gonna get it cold. My core is actually like, I kid you not, 3 sweatshirts on. I have, for my legs, I have a pair of puffy pajama pants and a very thick thing of leggings, to the point that like I'm a little uncomfortable because these snow pants are really tight because I have so many layers on. This is Lexi. Also, fun fact, when it got warmer a little bit, I stopped wearing my leggings at my desk or in my like showroom and stuff. And the reason that happened was because they finally turned the heat on. And one of my clients was like, oh my God, did you lose weight? And I did not have the heart to tell her, no, I'm just not wearing a second pair of pants. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is the park from Home Alone 2. The bridge is up there. We hate olives. Olive oil, okay. Okay guys, do you see what I see? Those are the snow runs. So this is where Allie and I crashed. But if you look here, that, like those brown strips, that's where everyone was sledding down. And you see how the bow, it like is bowed here? That is because people were crashing into it. I know, look. Proof. They did clean up. There used to be like a graveyard of sleds, just broken sleds from people using them so much. It looks like they cleaned up the graveyard of sleds, but that's kind of terrifying because now it's like melting. I did tell her that, and she said, oh, well, maybe I'm projecting then because I lost a lot of weight. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. She's very sweet, though. Can you eat chocolate? Yeah. Well, I'm not supposed to, but I will be eating chocolate, that's for sure. It does need a fresh layer of snow. Like, this looks like dirt at this point. Aw, look at the duckies. I will say, I think I like this one. It's like right at dusk, you know? I don't think she was fishing for a compliment. I think she really wanted to know. Because it would be dramatically different, right? If I suddenly lost an entire layer of pants. Like, that's probably like an inch. Not really, but like it would probably look like an inch. I do wonder how thick the ice is. You should still not go out, but look, it's so wavy from like the the reheating and stuff. But thank you for coming on in, folks. We're gonna take a little bit of a detour through the park, get to see it. Yeah, I mean, the thing is like this is not very thick, right? And even if it was, you shouldn't be going out until it's like classified as safe, you know? Like, look at all those duckos. So it won't zoom in. Why is it not zooming in? Oh well. Look at all those little duckos. No, we're not going to, because you're not supposed to. There's a reason these ladders are here. These ladders are meant to act as snowshoes in case someone falls in. That would be cool to have more snow. Oh, look at all of them. Do you got any grapes? I know, right? Quack for me. Please quack. Oh, she had like nude colored leggings on. She's not bare legged. She has, oh my gosh. Look at it. Are you coming, baby? I really want to see a raccoon. Yeah, they have rescued 3 people. At the same time, 2 of them were TikTokers and Instagrammers that pretty much tried to fall in because they knew it would be good for views, and that is not a good idea. Should we keep going? Ooh, what's up here? I don't know if I've ever gone up this little path here. Let's see if we can get a good view of the lake from here. Oh. In scope arch? Huh. Nope. Trees are in the way. But you can see that it's starting to get a little bit of a hue of sunset. Oh my gosh, you guys said I love the sound of snow cracking. And I read snow quacking like the ducks. And I was gonna be like, what? I don't know. It's called the in-scope arch. I don't know. Well, so essentially they were skating on it every single day to see if it was thick enough, etc. I hope they got fined. That is true, Ian. I will say they did get some really beautiful shots. Like, they got some really nice camera footage. At the same time, like, if I were a brand, I would never sponsor them. Like, and that's kind of the thing, like, sometimes all these people get all of these views, and it's like, okay, but like, one, that was super unsafe and uncool, right? There's a lot of IRL streamers that also do some not nice things to get views and to also like get, you know, their viewers. But then like brands aren't gonna come in and you know, be there for you. Wait, is that because there's, oh, is there a skating rink over there? I forgot about that. The other thing too is, yes, there's like literally a skating rink over there they could have used. I wish I was there. I know. It is really beautiful. It is really cold, I will say. So remember, also, even if you can't be here in person, you at least can be here with us. Remember how there was that doggo that wanted to keep trying to get that person's skateboard? That was actually kind of fun. I know. I do have to say that Central Park is beautiful in the summer, but I truly think that Central Park is the most beautiful and the most romantic in the winter. So here's the thing, is that they actually pipe in water, so I don't know where that water comes from, but it is coming down through the creek into the pond, and then over there is actually like a place where the water filters out again. So it's a man-made pond, and it's actually getting fed water. So I don't know where that's coming from. No, Wins. But the thing is about, like, brands need views. If they saw you do an unsafe thing, they would only warn you and not end the contract. That's already if you have a contract. Like, I don't think people, like, if you were doing an unsafe thing, if they were trying to select someone for it, there are so many creators with amazing views and stuff. Like, wouldn't you, like, pick a creator that is not doing technically illegal things? Because you're not supposed to go out on the water. Also, don't forget to do puzzles and chaos. Wow. I'm starting to feel all the walking around, I think. Particularly in the cold, I feel like maybe it's actually, though, it's all the layers. I was like, maybe it's just that it's cold out. And then I was thinking, no, it's actually because you're wearing 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of, like, coat items. You have batteries in your gloves. You have batteries in your backpack and in your pockets. That's a lot of weight. That's true, Dr. C. How am I doing? I'm good. My legs are very tired for some reason. I think I've just realized that, like, between my backpack and all the layers of clothing I'm wearing, it's actually like a lot of weight. I should be buff by the summer. Is this where they filmed Elf? Oh gosh, I'm not a huge film buff. Oh no, guys, our phone just dropped from 70% to 68%. How is that possible? Okay, well, we're now charging. I don't have a ski outfit. I do have snow pants on and multiple layers of pants, and then I have multiple jackets and stuff on. And I have the goggles, so it's ski adjacent. Maybe Wins. I think it depends on the brand, you know? Wow, look at that baby. So beautiful. What a well-trained baby. Okay, are we ready, folks? Whew. I mean, I would always leash my dog, but not everybody does. Don't forget to follow, subscribe on YouTube. check out our Instagram and other content. And don't forget to join Discord. Discord is where we let you know kind of where we're going on. Lately, we've been getting on kind of the mid-afternoon. Usually I get on sort of later in the day just because I don't have as much free time. That is to say, the 17th we have a special stream. We will be on around 10:30, 11 in the morning for that. Possibly even a little bit earlier, but probably 11, 10:30, 11. That'll be for the Firecracker Festival. We are going to be the official streamers for the actual lions that are dancing and performing there. Oh wow, I love looking over there. We will also be doing stuff for Valentine's Day. That's next weekend. And we actually have a special kind of like fun thing that we're doing on that Sunday. You're gonna get great views of the city and hopefully some great food to take a look at with us on that day. We have Fashion Week events coming up, all sorts of fun stuff. So don't forget. Oh, Mythbuster time, that's true, right here. Well, Allie said we should do it in Times Square, but okay.
Like,
let's sit for a bit, actually. How am I gonna do this? What's the law? The leashes? Okay, so we're busting the myth because there have all these videos where people in NYC are blowing bubbles onto surfaces. Sparkly, one of my favorite places is here actually, Central Park. Oh my god, I don't know if I can get up. My legs are so tired. Just do it. Okay, let's find the bubbles. Where did I put the bubbles? Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Those are keys. Okay, so here are the bubbles, folks. Kept them nice and liquidy. Because they were kind of frozen yesterday. So. Wait, let me see if I can even blow a bubble. Oh gosh, I don't think these are big enough. Can you see the wand? Maybe I have to put it back further. Yeah, no, see? Because this is the kind of bubble you would want, right? And supposedly on socials, see, it would kind of like freeze over. It does look magical with the snow and stuff, but it definitely is not freezing over. Wait, oh my gosh, can I not blow a freaking bubble? I swear, folks. We needed to land on the metal. Ah! Okay. So, yeah, see, it should be like kind of freezing over and it's not. So, yeah, guys. Those were AI. We tried. I don't know, it's not popping. No, oh my gosh. Do you see it? No, it's not fake. Look, 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 look. It's not fake. Look. It is. Oh my God, it is.
Maybe when it's completed.
Wow. This is science. Okay, we have to find a better place. Cause look at, we have to find a better place. Oh my gosh. Look at, that's the one we want. Cause you want it to kind of get frosty, but not actually break. Oh, man! Oh! Oh, it worked! I can't believe it freaking worked! Oh! Oh my gosh, we need to find a better background. Oh my god, where should we go? I guess Times Square? But Times Square is gonna be warmer, Noel. Should we go back to the duck pond where it has the view of the thing? Allison, I think Times Square is going to be warmer than Central Park. I think what you're thinking of, Wins, is where it actually freezes I think what you're thinking of is where it actually freezes in the air. I love science, it's cool. We should do this with a bigger bubble. Oh, too bad we don't have the bigger bubbles. I can't believe I only brought the little ones. Can you imagine doing a big bubble? Oh, man. Okay. Okay, guys. All right, we're going to keep moving. I'm going to grab a little bit of water. I think I'm actually really thirsty. Wait. It's not completely frozen yet, folks. Not completely frozen yet, so that's good. All right, folks. We're gonna keep moving. I needed some water. Let me just check the battery and make sure it's plugged in. Okay. All right, let me make sure this stupid thing is actually really closed. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we do have a dinosaur bubble gum, but I don't think it's gonna stay this cold. Somebody said that it's gonna be, somebody said it's gonna be in the 40s. So I think today was the day to try it. Okay, guys, okay. We are gonna try to find, if you see a metal railing with a great view, that is what we are looking for, because the metal is colder than even the wood, right? Uh-oh, why can't I get my backpack on? All right, here we go, folks. That was a very comfortable bench. All right. Wait, no! Thank you. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Tomorrow will be 31, so not cold enough. Wayno, for you for giving that tier 1 sub. You're going to leave a dino. Voila. Thank you. Okay, we had to find a place. Place that has a railing. Oh, it is a baby crying. Alright. Like, should we do it here? Because then we can overlook the park. I think the hard part, right, is gonna be how do we easily hold on to this while also blowing the bubbles, you know? Thank you, Dwip, for the 500 bits. Thank you. Okay, maybe we'll do it here on the metal railing. That might be a great place. Yes, that would also be a great place. I do want to try like the metal railing first. But I feel like right here could be nice. Maybe. Let's see. Okay. I guess maybe the stone wall would be nicer, because then you can get a like visual like this. Huh. Oops. Thank you, Scaramouche, for starting that hype train with 101 bits. Oh, you can't see it very well. I think the hard part is to get the background in. You need like really good lighting. Look at it go! It's kind of fascinating, isn't it? I think this one is harder to see because of the like background, right? Thank you, Dwib. Are they frozen if I touch them? Look at the kind of like indent. Because they're like frozen. So they indent. So cool. Thank you guys for getting us to halfway through that hype train. Allison, there's no way to do it. I think part of it is because it's like there's no way to get it because the bubbles are too small. Aw, man. Let's try again. Here. No! It just froze solid. Look, guys. It just froze solid.
That's good.
It didn't actually make the bubble. No!
Yeah.
Aw, man. Okay, we'll try to find a different area. I think Allie is correct. It's probably going to have to be in Times Square. I'm getting my gloves back on. Sorry. You're going to have to see a really weird angle for just a minute. There we go. All right, folks. There we go. Yeah, the metal is too cold. We'll figure it out. The key is to find something that's the right color too. Oh, this is the issue. I think the gimbal is not happy. Here, 1 minute, folks. It's gonna spin. Sorry, folks. Okay. How fast I break the bubble or the gimbal. Also, guys, we have a minute left on that hype train. If you are on Twitch, hype trains help to support the channel. So consider donating, subscribing, using your Prime. Prime is free to you, but it does really help us out. So hi, Keys. Welcome on in, guys. Please don't forget also to follow us everywhere. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscription on YouTube is free. You can also support with memberships. Thank you for the follow, Bridge. Appreciate you. Thank you. Guys, we're 50 seconds on that hype train. 50 seconds. Hiya, Mike. Welcome on in. We are going to be heading down to Times Square for a couple of different reasons. One, they have an F1 race car, which I really want to see. Two, oh my gosh. My goggles are not adjusting well. 2, we're gonna try to blow a bubble and freeze it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eee! Thank you, everybody. Oops. Sorry, guys. Whatever. There we go. Anyway, we're
bag. Yeah, that could hide a body. Let's hope we never need it.
Get low. Get low.
They can still see you. Try again. Try again. Lexi, try again. Good. Somebody tip that, please. It's bad out. Hi, friends. I don't know if you can see the tears streaming from my eyes. It's so bad. Pokemon Go's like, you safe out there? I was like, how bad could it really?
What was a rough day? Hopefully we're back. I keep getting this error that says that my phone is not supported on IRL Pro, which is very weird to me, and that it also isn't supported by the server. But Allie is gonna work on it to get it fixed. Hopefully we are back. We are heading down towards Times Square because they have a race car there. And also because they should have a little bit of a football. There we go. Okay. I thought that was Allie that was getting blasted by wind. Or was it when we lost all the flowers that were supposed to be getting donated for St. Jude? We are back. Welcome on in, everybody. Okay. So, we're gonna head into Times Square so we can try the bubbles with a better background. I'm still so excited that the bubbles work. Like, that is wild to me. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people that dress up as Spider-Man. I've never seen the Spider-Man. The real Spider-Man I have not seen, nope. But I have seen Spider-Man-esque people. It's good now, exactly. Hi, Desi, what's up, how you be? We are heading down into Times Square to take a look at that. Oh, look at that, the sun is setting. That's pretty too. It was me! Yes, exactly. I I love seeing all the different styles of subway station. I have to say that these are kind of boring to me, but like I know they were supposed to be like kind of cool looking. Also, if you're doing something fun for Valentine's Day, please enjoy. If you have a moment during the day, we will be streaming for that. So super excited for it. For Valentine's Day, we have streams throughout this week, so please make sure that you check out Discord for all sorts of different stuff for Valentine's Day, for Fashion Week, for different events. So alrighty, I think at a different way we're gonna cross over. Matcha glow smoothie sounds good. Looks like a ice cream made of matcha. So look at all this snow. They are like slowly taking the snow away. I just like, here's the thing, I hope that if it snows that they take away most of the snow before. The streets are not slippery. They actually have like a lot of ice on them. Now these, the giant like ice glaciers, yeah, if you go on those are pretty slippery. They are getting rid of them one by one though. Yes, Lexi reporting live. Yesterday I literally was like, I feel like a weather reporter. If you go to the end of that stream, I was literally getting like tossed around like a football. I am not kidding. Also, fun fact, I thought that it was the best sunset ever. No, in fact, I just had the pink visor on, so it looked super, super pink and pretty. I think we're gonna start, maybe we'll go down one more block. Our roving reporter, exactly. We're currently on 6th Avenue of the Americas. We'll be crossing over into Times Square to try to see our bubble. I know, Dwip, I literally had to show people because I was battling. I was literally battling to get us to that sunset. And Allie kept giving me looks like, why are we doing this? And I was like, oh, it's so pretty. It's the prettiest sunset. And Allie gave me a look that said, okay, but no. And I literally had to show her with the camera and the lens because it was so pink. Yeah, that line yesterday was insane. Wait, why are people angry on sanitation? There's only 2,500 people cleaning snow. In Russia, we have 100,000 people, and they don't clean all the snow because we are Americans. So we are complaining is our national pastime. Alrighty. We ready, folks? Oops. Oh no. Shoot. Shoot, 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 shoot. There we go. Okay, so we are almost to 53rd Street. No, they're doing work, so they're probably getting paid. Oh my gosh, all the water bottles. Look at all the frozen water bottles. I know, mine is completely frozen. The frozen Gatorade was pretty cool. Hi, Fernando. What's up? How you be? I will say yes, I think the UK people tops at complaining. Like absolutely tops. All right, folks. Maybe we'll go down one more block. And also, thank you on YouTube for getting us to 9,000 followers, subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody who's been donating and helping out. Whew. I feel judged right now being a UK person. Well, I mean, think of your Nan. I'm sure she's tops at complaining. Like, I'm sure. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I think complaining can be really useful. Complaining can be a great source of entertainment. It can build camaraderie between people that are suffering together, you know? Now, if you only complain, then that's a problem, but... Alright, folks. I think we're gonna cut over on this street. Can we tell about your first stream? Oh, Allison decided that we should start, that's why. So, Allie and I, during the pandemic, we started doing a video game called Just Dance. At the same time, we were really craving the, like, basic conversation that you have with someone and the, like, spontaneity that, like, New York brings. Because no matter who you are in New York, you're constantly interacting with random people. And Allison was trying to figure out a song in Just Dance that we could not get the scoring on. And ultimately, it turns out the song was broken. But she went to YouTube to figure it out. And from there were two streamers. One, her name is Little Sia. And the other, oh my gosh, what is his name? Oh, he hasn't streamed in a while. What is his name? Oh my god, why can't I remember his name? He has blonde hair. Well, we saw his stream. Alu! Yes, I don't think he's streamed in a while. At least I haven't been able to catch his stream. So Alu and Little Siha, they were on Twitch. We started then on Twitch doing Just Dance. No, Kuma came after us. Kuma literally came after us. He started way later than us. No, we were doing Just Dance. He's never done Just Dance as we said, I know. We started doing Just Dance. From there, we literally thought, like, that can't be that hard. We started in the middle of the night because we didn't want anyone to see us, and it turns out that we then were the only people streaming in Just Dance, and there were all these Brazilians that were looking for people to watch. So we couldn't really talk to them that much because we didn't understand them, right? And then the next stream was our real stream, and we got raided, and it shut our stream down. And we literally had just figured out how to ban people, but not unban people. And people were saying mean things, Kappa. And so then we thought, well, Kappa must be also mean. So then we banned everyone that said Kappa. And we told them we were going to ban anyone who said Kappa. And they thought it was a funny joke until they realized we had no idea how to unban them, and we were dead serious. So that's how it started. And then from there, as the world opened up, because that was in 2020, Allie and I started to do IRL streams because we live in the best city in the world for IRL streaming. And we got a grant from the 1,000 Dreams Project that helps to support female and non-binary, essentially femme-presenting streamers. So if somebody has a dream and they need a little bit of help financially or with grants or
the very front and back. No, go to the other side. It came with Post-its. oh, okay, let's see the back then. It came with stickers. Oh, so those aren't used yet? Stickers. They're not used. However, I did Post-it! Why is the Post-it there? I did add more Post-its. Because I couldn't handle it. Hope you're having a good time, Jan. I needed the sweet, sweet Post-it. It's how I think. So I made our office order 9 different
You will fall. You will have to go to the hospital. You probably will catch hypothermia. So you don't want to have that day going out.
No, me neither.
I love that. You will. You will.
You play stupid games, you're going to win stupid prize. You're going to be something off. It's going to be a long time by the time the ambulance comes to get you out that water. Trust me. It's not going to be going in there.
Can you say thank you for your cooperation again, please, sir?
When I think of you, and I wonder if you ever think of me. Everything's so wrong, and I don't belong living in your precious memories.
That doesn't sound very healthy. It's not. He ended up doing a lot of very strenuous activity without any water. But sure enough, he was able to ride the horse because he had dropped 20 pounds. He was riding a horse called Kiss. Oh, that's perfect for Valentine's Day. Yes. So Kiss, they didn't expect to win at all. It was one of the reasons that he was even being allowed to ride the horse. But Kiss ended up doing exceptionally well and actually ended up winning the race. And as the horse crossed the finish line, the rider fell off the horse. And they realized that he had died. In the course of the race, he'd actually died. Because he had not drank enough water, it had given him a heart attack, which is why the horse was then called Kiss of Death. You thought it was gonna be some like happy story. Wrong.
Okay, you can move the table off to the side.
I can hear it creaking. I really thought you were gonna fall. I really thought you were gonna fall. Yeah, you could teleport yourself directly into the ocean. Because they've expanded Manhattan quite a bit. There's actually some people that said that they should expand it so it would get rid of like most of like it would expand upward so it's not an island anymore.
I'm hungry. What do you want?
2, 3. Let's go!
Hi guys. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So
it looks like, please don't look at me. I don't have makeup on. I wasn't gonna go on today. Okay, so I have to see. So, okay, this one is working. So it has something to do with Lexi's phone. I'm gonna send you the clips. It's gonna be fine. Oh God. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. Enjoy my beautiful ceiling, I guess, and the really awkward angle of everything. Huh. There must be something in my lens, because I swear that, like, there isn't a solar beam heading from the top of my building. But I'm not doing a home stream right now. You see the ceiling, that's right, but look, do you see how this looks like a beam? So I must have touched the lens or something, which is also why this is all messed up. But, okay, so my phone is working. So I'm going to have Lexi restart her stream, okay?
See, Allie's a photographer. I'm just here for the ride. Allie is the one who knows how to do it.
She's annoyed. The faster Allie is, look at how fast she's walking. Look at her legs go. They're like walking. Enjoy your ASMR. Oh my God. Yeah, do it. Look at you. Somebody asked for ASMR. They didn't even know that you existed and had the ASMR snow pants. Run, Allie, run! He did that without any hands, just jumped on his back. That's incredible.
Are we back? So good news, bad news. Okay, so good news is it seems like we're back. Bad news is I don't think I can change perception. Good news is that my phone is still running. Bad news is it went from 65% to me restarting my phone is now at 13%. That, I literally watched it go from 65% to 13%. And the IRL Pro stream keeps saying that I don't exist. So, I think we're running on borrowed time, so we're gonna move as fast as possible to Times Square, okay? So we are, now the phone is back to being plugged in. I don't know why IRL Pro insists on telling me that I don't exist. I exist. I also don't understand why oh my God, no, please let go. Thank you. I also don't understand how it can go from 69% to 13% just by turning my phone on and off. Is that a Samsung thing? Like, that seems very weird, no? Wait, did I leave anything over there? Oh, no, good. I did remember to put my gloves back on. All right, guys, so... the only ones that we're having trouble with this, like, we're not even having the same issues with the S21. We're having other issues with the S21 where it's, like, stuttering and it's unable to, like, capture footage. But now I'm also having that happen with the 23 Ultra. I think it just means that this phone is not long for the world. Yeah, I want to hear all the drama. Give me the drama. Give me the drama. I want to know all the drama. Tell me. Hi, Tasheen. If you didn't know, Allie and I went to the CJ Hendry pop-up. We got some chocolate. The chocolate was really good. But by the time that it got to us, there were no prizes left. There were literally just stickers. There were literally no prizes left. Dean, I think it's something to do, with how it is communicating with our streaming equipment. We're also super, super hard on our equipment. If you noticed, it's very cold today. And we bring it out in all sorts of heat, all sorts of cold weather. Yeah, I'm not sure. They cut the line at 2 p.m. the giveaway. So yeah, wins. So I knew they cut the line. I knew they were gonna cut the line early. She did say on her socials that they were giving away a rose and a chocolate bar. So I'm not surprised. I mean, I guess if people didn't see that, then they would they would be obviously upset. But I did know that they were only giving out roses and chocolates, because by the time they even got to us yesterday, apparently after that there were no more prizes. There were literally no prizes. So you know when we were saying like it's so weird we didn't get anything, and we thought maybe it was that nice woman because she got a sticker? They only had stickers left at that point, and there were no other prizes left. Oh, yeah, so okay, so wait. So during the pandemic, we started in Just Dance. We started in the middle of the night because we didn't want any, we figured nobody would be on at night. We were wrong because, you know, people are on the internet at all times. We ended up being the only people on in Just Dance. And I think we started at like midnight maybe. And they were all Brazilian. We could speak with very few of them. But we had a great time. We tested it. We really liked it. The next day, we streamed again. And we got rated by a bigger streamer. And everybody that came in, like some troll made a comment. And then everybody else was making fun of the troll and saying Kappa after it. Kappa in Twitch language means like it's a joke. But we thought that Kappa meant like it was a bad thing then, because everybody was like being mean and saying Kappa. And so we said, if you say Kappa, we will ban you. And we banned a ton of people, and they never got unbanned until our mods had to go through all the paperwork because we didn't know how to unban them. We then moved into IRL as the city opened up in 2021, 2022. We got a grant from the 1,000 Dream Project to help us do that, and then we fully moved into IRL pretty much when I got injured, and also because there's just so much stuff to do in IRL. I think that's the basics. Yes. Where are you? We are in Times Square, and it is very quiet. We are going to be going to see the F1 car. Also, if you've ever tried the tiramisu hot chocolate from Max Brenner, let me know if it's good. I'm kind of interested in it. What? Hassan Piker waved at us in that clip? Are you kidding? Well, we have to put it up at some point. I don't, are you sure? That can't be true. No way. That can't be true. We'll have to find it. Apparently, our first TwitchCon, we said that if we got to a certain number of like donations and stuff, we would dress as the Shining Twins for one of the days of TwitchCon. And apparently, oh, meet me IRL, yes. Like, don't meet me, but join me in the category. Wow. 6 degrees of separation. Not really, though. I mean, I guess you can see so many different people at TwitchCon, you know? Oh my gosh, is he just perched on top of his bike? I guess if it's all fully electric, you don't need to. Hi from Germany, welcome on in. Thank you everybody who stayed through that little bit of a tech blip. But yeah, so that was kind of our journey. I'm sure that we could also talk about like a lot of other things. Like, we learned so much along the way. We do a lot with different creator groups that are focused on uplifting women and diverse people, and then also helping out new people in streaming. Highly recommend that if you're in a bunch of different platforms, that you take advantage of those. When we were first streaming, they didn't really have that, and I know that if we'd gotten a little bit more like access to information, we would have, it would have been easier for us in the beginning. Yes, it is almost 5:30. I like F1 racing more than NASCAR. Oh my gosh. Wait, 5 hours? Wait, why is it 5 hours? I thought it was supposed to be... Oh. Wait, 5 hours? Oh, I thought it was supposed to be unveiled at 6 o'clock. Oh man. Oh, well, we're not staying till 10:30. But this is going to be really cool. I can't wait to see the different memes. I know that Aston Martin did a relaunch too. Here, wait, I'm gonna go around it, Allison. I'll go back to the front when someone's not in front of it. Wait, is it on this side too? No, it's not on this side. Just the one side. Oh, Allison, I know, I'm trying to get around it. I'm trying to get around to the front where we were before.
Okay, that's smart.
Here.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go find a bar. I think that Jim B's having an event somewhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I gotta figure it out. Let me text me.
Yeah.
Once I open up my phone.
How's your name, Sam?
Yeah, my name's Sam. Yeah. Who would have guessed?
So where you at?
I just do Instagram and stuff with my coordinator. Yeah. We're trying to get this.
I know, right? It is cool, right?
Oh, no, it's fine. I gotta find out. I don't want to get in this guy's way.
Did you see Teddy?
Oh, look at that. I don't think it looks better straight on, but you can kind of see when they do that fade, Allie. Like, if you go here, you're still going to get that reflection. You can kind of see the car, though. Wow. Too close? Okay. Sorry. Then there'll be people in front of it, Allison. You know what, Allie? I'll just take a vertical video, okay? How about that? Because then there'll be people in the way.
More for when we go back into like the more along this.
Like you can't go out anymore. Here. How about that? Does that work? How'd it? I'll try to go out this way, but... It is kind of a nice beeping ASMR. We are not going to be here the whole time though. Just want to say.
I didn't even adjust that.
I know, it's like beep, 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 beep. It's kind of cool though. Is the sound coming from the installation? Like, are they supposed to be like moving in slow motion? Are they part of it? I bet they're part of it. It is the countdown for the Cadillac commercial for the Super Bowl, where they'll be announcing their F1 team. That's what's happening. Oh, you can't really see anything from this side. Yeah, it is their first year in F1, which is kind of cool, actually.
Yeah, 10:30.
The beeping is kind of fun, I'm not gonna lie. There you go.
Yes.
Maybe if I go out this way? All the way back here. I think they're, I think they will do well, no? They're gonna have to do well. They spend so much money on it. So how many teams do they have now, Amber? Like, in F1? This is actually very cool. I didn't think it was going to be that cool, to be honest. I am not going to be standing here for 5 hours. I was told it would be at 6. That apparently was the wrong information. Hello, welcome on in everybody, but thank you for coming on in. Thank you for being here. This is an F1, the Cadillac announcement for their team. So it's not just Cadillac in F1, you have an engine supplier as well. That's true, that's true. Uh-oh. Okay. Sounds good, Allie. Isn't it like, oh, they're gonna break out and everyone thinks it's a car, but really it's a giant transformer that Batman's gonna have to take out. Is that what you mean? Because I kind of feel that too. which is really cool. I actually can't wait to see the reveal. I think this is kind of like the thing about like a race, right, is there's so much with the digital and social aspect of it, and you could just launch it digitally, but doing this almost kind of art performance style version of it like helps to combine like that IRL anticipation with that like digital aspect, right? It is very cool. Well, I think they're trying to line it up with a commercial, but when I was reading their launch stuff, it said 6 p.m. But it's okay. But I think maybe we'll start to get walking. I don't know. All of that is to say, guys, welcome on in. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure you check out our socials, particularly because we're going to be editing some stuff, putting it out. We are going to be live streaming tomorrow and a bunch of different days during the week. So please check out our Discord, all of our other socials. We always try to post on Instagram and Twitter and all of that. We have a bunch of events coming up for Lunar New Year and Fashion Week and a bunch of different, just like unique events around New York City. So please make sure that you follow, that you come on in, and we're hopefully trying to hit 10K on YouTube. So thank you everybody for being here. Let us know if you're going to do Puzzles in Chaos, and we appreciate you all the time. Hope for better weather, and we will see you soon. Yes, Allison. Apparently Allie didn't understand, but that's okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Please make sure that you follow. Please make sure that you come on in. I'll be taking footage of this. I don't think we'll be here at 10:30, but we might. And if we are, I'm going to try to get some really much better footage with the camera that I have. And we will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Goodbye. Please make sure you follow. Enjoy the Olympics. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Can't wait for more F1. Bye, everybody.